Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wise 4E channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Meri Brown, actress of Sister Wise, just disclosed that she and Amos Andrews broke up, and it's probable that her long-standing breakup with Kody Brown is still weighing on them. Given how much her relationship with Kody impacted her life, Meri might find it difficult to truly move on. She was Kody's least favorite wife for many years. She made Robin Brown her friend, but it wasn't enough to win Kody over. Time and time again, he iced her out. During the 18th season of Sister Wise, Meri made a cautious move toward independence by informing Kody that she intended to return to Utah, the location of her bed and breakfast, Lizzie's Heritage Inn. He proposed that she remained, but move into a barndominium with his abandoned belongings. Even though that offended her, she continued to have affairs with the ultra-patriarch. But in the end, she abandoned ship, just like Christine Brown. The coupe was also flown by Janelle Brown. Meri announced her split from Amos on Instagram. She revealed details of the split at her most recent Fridays with Friends episode, stating that it was Meri stated that their feelings for one another remain. Meri stated in a different Instagram post that Meri immediately ended her romance with Amos. After a horrible spiritual union with Kody, she might be afraid of guns. Did she and Kody ever truly feel content? They never seemed to be in tune, it seems. She was Kody's first wife at beginning. Meri was a spouse-in-law. She concurred with Kody that it was the proper course of action to invite another woman in. They didn't appear all that unhappy at that point, but Kody definitely wouldn't have wanted anybody else if he had been truly in love with Meri. Perhaps he would have abandoned his polygamous views. Consider Robin to be the first spouse. Had Kody chosen a different spouse? Most likely not. He had a genuine love affair with Robin. He began phoning it in with the other 3 spouses once he met her. He had no desire to confide in them or go to bed with them. Robin, his queen, was everything to him. Meri suffered for decades from this kind of deep-seated rejection. Yes, Meri had an affair with Kody while pretending to be a guy. Although it was her fault, wasn't the true issue really her loneliness? Did she really feel so alone in the spiritual union because of Kody? He is indeed largely to blame. It was really terrible that he wouldn't forgive Meri for that. It was obvious to all that she was craving some passion and romance. Kody was unable to deliver. His unloved spouses felt so little around Kody. The crumbs of his devotion fell to them. They were neglected and felt envious. When they eventually left him, he became irate. After a difficult relationship with Kody, Meri may discover that a lot of her past anxieties are coming back as she attempts to navigate the dating scene. Did she shake hands with Amos fairly, or did she bolt for the hills the moment that encountered some turbulence? Meri's innermost feelings on the breakup might never be made public, but more information about their problems might. Perhaps Amos began to make her think about Kody. She bolted like a scared horse at the first sign of insensitivity or ambivalence. Meri would have compared Amos and Kody, of course. That's just how people are. Maybe, if only subliminally, she was searching for parallels. It's possible that she chose to ruin her relationship with Amos rather than continue in an unsatisfactory one. The same issues can come again in Meri's future romantic relationship. Because Kody caused so much damage, there's always a danger that she'll find herself alone. Meri's pride and joy is Lizzie's Heritage Inn, but because she's no longer a polygamist, this passion project might suffer financially. Meri entered the unknown when she made the decision to part ways with Kody. Even though Sister Wives will always make her famous, things have changed since then. She might need to put a lot of effort into promoting herself in order to stay relevant. Some viewers might lose interest in her now that her conflict with Kody is mostly resolved. They could be less inclined to stay at her B&B as a result. Meri has been putting a lot of effort, possibly too much, into staying relevant. She may be worried about losing part of her notoriety as a result of her breakup with Kody, as evidenced by her frequent Instagram posts. Meri, for instance, shared a striking red hair transformation on the social media site. Meri quickly returned to her skin tone, which is a lighter brown shade that is more attractive. Meri has overshared about her connection with Amos, except from hair changes. She started telling everyone about him as soon as they started dating. Perhaps it was simply too soon to make public. It's possible that the stresses of being a well-known couple caused the couple to break up. Amos was hauled for non-payment of child support. It would have pleased him to see such headlines. He may have thought twice about dating a renowned woman after that drama. The secrets Meri kept in his closet might not have been revealed if he hadn't disclosed the relationship. Meri has been associated with the contentious fashion brand LuLaRoe for a long time. In the eye-opening Netflix documentary LuLaRoe was dissected. The trailer for the documentary may be seen above, courtesy of Prime Video on YouTube. Meri has used her notoriety to advance within that organization. LuLaRoe's business ethics aren't exactly praised either. Acolytes of LuLaRoe make sales for the business. They purchase goods, such patterned leggings, and then attempt to sell their stock to people they know. LuLaRoe's reputation isn't great because its owners are suspected of using a multi-level marketing business model to operate a pyramid scam. Meri continues to promote LuLaRoe despite being well aware of the brand's dubious reputation. Christine made the decision to cut ties with LuLaRoe. Meri might discover that her followers are less inclined to purchase her wares now that she is a single lady. This might not be a bad thing for the world at large in the case of LuLaRoe, but it would hurt Meri's earnings. The problem with LuLaRoe is that it dashes the hopes of some people. New hires are pressured by superiors to buy, and to bring in more sellers. There is no guarantee of sales in this game. A person may get indebted and sad if they purchase a large amount of stock and are unable to sell it. This is an experience that many individuals have had. Additionally, the business has been charged with mailing vendors defective merchandise, including LuLaRoe's infamous stinky leggings. Meri participates actively in LuLaRoe's corporate culture. She frequently attends their conferences, where the company repeatedly spreads its message. LuLaRoe purports to be selling the American dream, yet very few of her vendors truly succeed in that regard. Those that lose money most likely wished they had never heard of the LuLaRoe brand. Meri might now start to comprehend what it's like to be a less prosperous fan of LuLaRoe. It's not enjoyable. Kody's decision to undermine his several marriages by showing partiality to Robin had far-reaching effects. Money troubles are a complaint that Janelle has voiced, and Meri might do the same at some point. Hopefully, it will not occur. Meri might not be as calm and meek as she appears to be. Peyton Brown said in the past that she had mistreated him and the other Brown kids in the following ways. According to a YouTube interview with John Yates, Peyton is a very vocal person, and Meri chose to ignore the matter. She never addressed Peyton's remarks head-on. She didn't even stand up for herself online. Although that was a little out of the ordinary, it doesn't necessarily mean that she did anything wrong. There's always the possibility, though, that he was telling the truth. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.